The Forest Friends, Episode 6, The Valley of Whispers.
The whispers started softly at first, like leaves rustling in a gentle breeze. But as they ventured deeper into the Valley of Whispers, the voices grew clearer, speaking directly into each of their minds.
"Your mother is worried sick,"
a voice whispered to Tommy.
"She's searching the garden, calling your name. What kind of son abandons his family?"
Tommy stumbled, his heart heavy with guilt. Grace caught his arm, steadying him, but she was fighting her own battle with the whispers.
"Your grandmother trusted you,"
the voices hissed at Grace.
"She taught you the forest secrets, and this is how you repay her? By stealing her map and running away."
Grunt's huge hands were trembling as he heard his whispers.
"Too big, too clumsy, too frightened of everything. What kind of org are you? Even your own kind left you behind."
Even Sparkletwig's glow dimmed as the whispers reached her.
"Such a tiny pixie, thinking she could lead a quest to save the forest. You'll only lead them into danger."
The fog grew thicker around them, taking shapes that seemed to dance and twist into their worst fears. Tommy saw his mother's disappointed face. Grace saw her grandmother turning away. Grunt saw himself alone and rejected, and Sparkletwig saw her light going out completely.
"Stop!"
Tommy suddenly shouted, his voice echoing through the valley.
"These whispers, they're just like bullies at school. They find what hurts us most and use it against us."
Grace squeezed his hand.
Tommy's right. My grandmother always says that fears are loudest right before you prove them wrong.
But
Grunt sniffled.
what if the whispers are telling the truth? What if I'm too big and scary?
Too big and scary?
Tommy turned to his friend.
Once you cried over a lost rock. You collect berries and make baskets. You're the gentlest org I've ever met.
He paused.
Well, you're the only org I've ever met, but still.
This made Grunt laugh, and the sound seemed to push back the fog a little. Sparkletwig's glow brightened slightly.
Maybe that's it. The whispers want us to be quiet and afraid, so we should be loud and brave instead.
Like this?
Grunt took a deep breath and began to sing in his rumbling voice.
And I'm a gentle orc who likes to pick flowers. I can sing and dance for hours and hours.
The others couldn't help but join in, making up silly verses about themselves.
I'm Tommy who's scared but trying to be brave.
I'm Grace who knows paths and the way we should go.
I'm Sparkletwig small, but with light I can save.
As they sang and laughed, the fog began to retreat. The whispers grew fainter, turning into confused murmurs before fading away completely. In their place, a new path appeared, marked by small glowing mushrooms.
Look!
Grace pointed to where the path led.
And we're almost through the valley.
The whispers,
Tommy realized.
they were trying to make us turn back by making us doubt ourselves. But being together made us stronger than our fears.
And now we're even closer to Mount Mistpeak.
Sparkletwig added, pointing ahead where the mountain's shadow loomed larger than ever. Just then, they heard something that made them all freeze. A deep, haunting cry that echoed across the valley.
The shadow collector.
Grace whispered.
It sounds sad?
Almost like it's lonely.
Grunt added thoughtfully. Tommy stared up at the mountain thoughtfully.
Maybe the shadow collector has whispers in its head too. Maybe that's why it steals shadows. Because it's afraid of being alone in the dark.
Sparkletwig landed on Tommy's shoulder, her glow now fully restored.
You might be onto something there, Tommy. But first we need to rest. There's a safe hollow just ahead, and we all need sleep before we face what's waiting on that mountain.
As they followed the glowing mushroom path out of the valley, each of them felt somehow stronger. They had faced their deepest fears together and emerged singing. Whatever challenges lay ahead on Mount Mist Peak, they would face those together too. But as they settled into the hollow for the night, none of them could quite forget that cry, the lonely call of the shadow collector, echoing through the darkness like a whisper looking for an answer.
To be continued.